Hello friends, and welcome to the third season of Bindlestiff Open Stage Variety Show, the Quarantine Edition. Coming to you live from Bindlestiff Family Circus World Headquarters in Brooklyn, New York, land of the Muncie Lenape and Canarsie. You hear that? A new audio treat for all. The music you hear is the newest creation by one of our own, Mr. Peter Buffano. He'll be joining us live next week. As we so often do, let us take this moment to recognize holidays that make this very day their home. T-10. It is a big day to blast off. Today we commemorate the first human in space, Yuri Gagarin. Call it Yuri's Night, Cosmonautics Day, or just International Day of Human Spaceflight. Seems that every week somewhere is celebrating Children's Day. Today it is Bolivia. It is also National Only Child Day. But more to the point, let's take a moment to recognize International Day for Street Children. Now we ask that you hold off for 90 minutes before you pull out the subject for Dear Day. Drop everything and read. Just bookmark it and get back to it after curtain call. Nothing like a hot griddle on this glorious grilled cheese sandwich day. Delicious. Never been a fan, but I bet we have some lovers in the house for National Licorice Day. And it is time to shake things up for Walk on Your Wild Side Day. Now, knowing that there are those who base their entire schedule around this weekly occurrence we call show, today is Monday, April 12th. It is 102nd day in the year 2021. Tonight, we present to you a classic variety show working in a contemporary computer context. Aerialists, acrobats, sideshow marvels, jugglers, clowns, dancers, storytellers, musicians, and magicians will soon be entering your screen from the wings. Including tonight, we have brought to you 54 shows featuring an international lineup of more than 400 artists and 40 non-human performers. Now we make circus happen. Help us pack this virtual big top. Take a moment now, share the link. As we wait for the latecomers, we fill the air with the wonder of words, wishing and wondering and wrangling with what it all means. Now I offer you a smorgasbord from historical happenings to contemporary challenges, many of which mark this day in history. Maybe the virtual learners can get credit for tonight's history lesson. Let Open Stage be your one-stop news source. So, what a wacky day to wage the warfare on Western civilization. Taking us back to 1776, this was the day of the Halifax Resolves, when North Carolina was ready to say, "Hey Britain, we're independent. Let's get the revolution ramped up." Now 85 years later, the Confederates started firing on Fort Sumter in Charleston, thus beginning the American Civil War. A year later, civilian scout James Andrews commandeered a train in Big Shanty, Georgia, and so began the Great Locomotive Chase. In 1864, it was a sad day in Tennessee following the Battle of Fort Pillow, when the racially motivated Confederates dealt a death blow even to those who surrendered. Now 1 year passed, and it was on this day in 1865 that Mobile, Alabama fell to the Union. So in more upbeat historical reckoning, worth noting in our current pandemic predicament, in 1955, Jonas Salk's polio vaccine was declared safe and effective. Go get those jabs so we can shift to a post-pandemic normal. Now in 1945, it was all secrets and hiding the horrendous health issues, shocking many when it was FDR's final day. And as these shifts happened, Harry Truman lost the vice to take over the top seat. Speaking of higher hopes for the Commanders-in-Chief status, 6 years ago today, Hillary Clinton announced she would run for president for the second time. Let it blow. Historically speaking, it is a good day to chase some storm. Some even call it Big Wind Day. You see, in 1927, Rock Springs, Texas was hit by a F5 tornado, pretty much clearing the town. 235 buildings destroyed, only 12 left standing. Now in 1934, Mount Washington in New Hampshire recorded a 231 mile per hour surface wind, setting the all-time record, since broken. And just last year, 40 tornadoes twisted across the southern U.S., leaving passive destruction from Texas to South Carolina. Now, I know of at least one Bindlestiff tech wizard ready to pack the car with cameras and head for the eye. As mentioned, friends, it is International Day of Human Spaceflight. And not just a day for cosmonaut celebration, because today is the 40th anniversary of the first space shuttle flight. Dang, I was such a big fan of every blast-off. Somewhere in my closet is a box with a patch from every shuttle mission. Now, from Colonel Kissinger to Felix Baumgartner, from the dead Space Jam to 420, I sure love space. And now we barely make notice when Elon's blasting something else into the outer space. With our eyes on the skies, later this week, there'll be another attempt at a first. From the belly of Perseverance to the ground level of Mars, we're expecting Ingenuity to perform the first powered flight somewhere other than this planet. Heck, next week, we'll be even featuring a bit of juggling on board the International Space Station. And with that, we have shifted to the now. In the news that really doesn't matter, reigning Mrs. World was arrested for pulling the crown off Mrs. Sri Lanka, based around a beef about Mrs. understandings. What, separation, divorce, single? Who knows? I bet Steve Harvey could have messed it up even more. Now, police seeking primates prone to press this week. Police in Cincinnati are probing multiple reports of loose monkeys on the west side of the city. It's all happening at the zoo. I do believe it. I do believe it's true. In Freiburg, Germany, police are searching for 25 escaped monkeys. Speaking of Germany, this one has gone viral. Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg, Germany broke a Guinness World Record by using a model train and nearly 3,000 glasses of water to play 2,840 notes of classical music. Now find it on Facebook. You can see it there. And in the realm of human accomplishment, U.S. Army Captain Katie Hernandez, company commander of an ordnance disposal unit, broke a world record by running a mile in 10 minutes and 23 seconds while wearing a bomb disposal suit weighing more than 80 pounds. I encourage you all to go get a bomb disposal suit and give it a try. Well, we've gotten reality out of the way and folks have had time to find us on the socials. It's time to kick back, enjoy a respite from insanity, and celebrate the love and strength of the circus arts. This screen is a place for magic to happen. Bindlestiff Open Stage provides a home for emerging and professional artists, and the Quarantine Edition brings the show right to you. Now in this show, we pass the hat to support the artists you see on screen. We do not turn anyone away because they can't afford tickets to tonight's production. Thus, we offer this show free of charge, asking those of you who can to contribute to the show. If you donate during the show, all of the support goes directly to the artist. Help keep the arts alive in America and around the globe. Our goals are simple. Bring joy and wonder to the world and feed the artist. Please help us do just this. Use any of the payments options you see on the screen. Now, as our regulars know, it's top time. For the not-so-regulars, well, it's still top time. I'm going to take what's considered the oldest toy on the face of this planet and give you a little bit of a step-by-step look at how it works. Now, starting with what's simply called the wind. The wind in top-throwing lingo is simply a moment for the performer to look at you, the audience. And now the throw. Look at it spin. Wow. Now, while it's spinning, let's take a moment and think about attention spans and how they've devolved over the past few decades. You see, 40 years ago, people would watch a top spinning like this for 20 minutes at a time, thinking it was the coolest thing in the world. Wow. 17 more minutes to go. But now in 2021, people expect a little bit more excitement out of their top throwing. In a moment, I may give you just that. Now that we have gotten the most important throw of the night out of the way, I want to deviate from the usual top time with the old 3D printed Chris Neff top to a style of top I'm just starting to get a sense of. This, folks, is a Japanese style top from Spin Gear, and gotta say, it's not the same old spin. While this section of top tosses may make more sense during exquisite failure, I remind myself, this is my show, and I can do what I want. So with that, I offer you a few top tricks that may succeed, then again they may not. But first, the wind. We're going to open it up with a couple ladders. Oh, that one went on the ground. We're going to move on from the ladders and try some other things that only occasionally work. But first, once again, the wine. Oh, we'll give that one more round. It was working a little bit better in rehearsal. I tried it once or twice. Let's give one more a little attempt. Now this one, I was watching some Japanese top throwers on video a couple nights ago, and I looked beyond what all the youth were doing and saw a top throwing elder give this one a try. He actually succeeded. No promises on this one. Got the catch. We're not going to worry about the recovery, because we've got so much show for you tonight. I'm so excited to once again open the stage door to an act across the pond, a family in Wales. A few months ago, a fiery circus performer, magician, and street entertainer brought his family to join in today's festivities. Tonight, Jack is still in the house, but it's the younger members who will be soaking up more of tonight's spotlight. It is past midnight in Wales, and some of these performers have school in the morning. Let's get on with the show before it's nighty-night with a final style and smile. Joining us live from Wales, the Fiery Jack family.
Hey guys, what a fantastic intro. Thank you very much, Keith. I call this one my spinning top move. Check this out. There you go. There's one for you. And as an improvised moment, the tongue balance. Yes. So yes, more the spotlight not on me today, but on the little ones. We have three gorgeous girls, my three gorgeous girls, and they've been working really hard in lockdown. Lockdown now in Wales is going to be over very, very soon. We're all reopening. I don't know about you guys, but yep, certain things have changed over the last year. For example, these trousers have shrunk in the wardrobe. I don't know how that happened, but with no further ado, very proud to be here on the Bindlestiff stage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's introducing the two and only fabulous and fantastic. It is, and you may face, and Ambergenie out the lamp. Oh, I'm not out yet. There we go. absolutely fantastic. Have you seen my impression of a talking parrot? I said, have you seen my impression of a talking parrot? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Wales. That was those two, and those two leading on to the next one, who has also been working really hard. Ha 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 ha. Cool, that's a bit stifling. So, in the meantime, a quick magic trick from Fiery Jack. Here we go, here we go. Rabbit out of the hat. Check it out. There's nothing inside the hat. There's nothing inside the hand. Magic rabbit. Here we go. It's a real live bunny rabbit as well. No mucking about. Here we go. Get the rabbit. Gonna get the rabbit out. Here it comes. In a minute. It's just a bit stuck. It's just a bit. Here comes the rabbit. Don't laugh, guys. It's just about to come. Oh, look, the rabbit magically has just ended up out of the hat. Look, check it out. No, that is not the magic trick. Check me out. The rabbit turns into a snail. Well,
Fiery Jack,
yes, hello. Say the audience out there online.
tell me about your ninja disguise.
Oh, my ninja disguise. Have you not seen my ninja disguise? Check this out. I'll show you my ninja disguise. In stealth.
Ding 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 ding.
I don't know why it turns into 007. Was he a ninja? I don't know. Was he a ninja? He should have been a ninja. He fought the ninjas. Everyone fought the ninjas in all the old-fashioned films. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, we shall introduce Magical Morgan and her juggling act. I'll just put old Jeeves in place. Otherwise, she might not have the appropriate props. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
You sure? Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is none other than Magical Morgan with her juggling act.
Oh my God. My God. Oh my God. Hello.
Your destination.
Oh my God.
You have now reached your destination.
Oh my word, that's Morgan. She's like 11 years old. The smaller ones are 8 and 10. And this is one of the proudest fathers in the whole world. I am so proud of you guys. You've done so well. And we are going to now produce one of the most fantastic and awesome grand juggling finales in the world. Here we go. It's the grand finale of the juggle, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Morgan passing 7 clubs, the little ones juggling, and even Mama H in the front, the musician of the household. You almost hit yourself in the head with these clubs. That was really good. The musician of the household juggling as well. Pardon? What? You want to see danger?
Oh no, not more danger.
Okay, calm down, guys. More danger. It's going to be dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. This act is normally produced with me sunken deep into a shark-infested tank. Yes, but actually, due to COVID, I must apologise. Access to the shark-infested tank is just a little bit difficult nowadays, but it's okay. We have a homemade replica. It's going to consist of this saucepan and this bottle of incredibly dangerous fizzy water. Oh no, not the fizzy water. Fizzy water.
The fizzy water.
Yes, the fizzy water. Incredibly dangerous. As I put my foot into the pan, I place the water into the pan. And to make it extra dangerous, no, we are not shark infested, but yes, I do have a tin of tuna. Yes, a tin of tuna. And you think if that's not dangerous enough, ladies and gentlemen, to add to the mix, to make it incredibly dangerous, sardines. Because sardines and tunas don't get on that well, and they might have a fight whilst I'm doing the juggling. All right, okay. Well, ow, we'll put that in there too. So, the amazing finale, ladies and gentlemen, with the very dangerous foot in shark-infested waters, almost just about. Yes, here we go. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
every day we're juggling. Every day we're juggling. We did the ta-da bit so the stage manager knows when we're finished.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done now. Right.
Ah, the Fiery Jack family. So around here, we honor those who talk during the show. The more you comment on social media, the more likely we are to shout your name to the masses. Now let us celebrate our chatterers from last week. Coming in 4th place, it is John Spitzer. 3rd place goes to Madeline Dinnerstein. And in 2nd place, we have a tie. This is a first since we started tracking the chatting. Keeping the one for me, one for you balance, well done, Daniel Eli and Tony Carano, for almost winning. And tonight's chatter champ has moved up from recent ranks to take the top spot. Well done, Alan Tidwell. Now, chattering isn't our only game in the Big Top. Bindlestiff Bingo is in full swing. This week's prize is from Modern Vaudeville Press. The first person to announce bingo in the socials will receive Juggling, What It Is and How to Do It by Tom Wall. Big thanks to Modern Vaudeville Press for providing tonight's bingo prize. You can still get a card through the links or the QR code shown. Now, many months ago, with the assistance of Shirish Palishkar and the enchanting powers of Wi-Fi, we were able to invite our first Madari, a traditional Indian magician, to our screen. It is with great enthusiasm that we can once again welcome back this master magician. By any standard, he is a man of remarkable talents. Back in 1995, he completed the first successful outdoor performance of a trick that has been whispered about for centuries, but no one before had mastered. Before an amazed audience on the southern edge of Delhi, he performed a rendition of the legendary Indian rope trick that made headlines around the world that ought to have secured his place in history of magic and won him lasting recognition at home. Welcome a revivalist of traditional magic of India, Ishmuddin Khan.
Good morning from India. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ishmuddin Khan and I'm an Indian traditional magician and we perform this magic on street and I'm very happy to show you magic today and so I'm starting it with lighting some incense because in morning we put the incense. Ladies and gentlemen, Indian magic is very famous around the world. I'm starting with the lantern and the box. I have a box and I have a lantern and I have a bowl in it. There is one bowl and I have this empty box in this. You can see. Yeah. So I will close it like this. Now, tell me what I have to do if I want to put ball in this box. Magic. No. Just I have to open the box. Yeah. So if I open the box and I will put this ball here in this box, you can see the ball in the box. Now, the lid of the box is going on this box and the ball in it. This is here. Now everybody can see this is totally empty box. Sorry, lantern. Now see the magic is this. If look at closely, my hand is empty. Magically, I will take this ball from the box. 1, 2, 3. And it goes here. So everybody can see the ball here in the lantern. And everybody can see this is the empty box. Oh, you want to see this one? Okay. You can see this one. Oh, you want to see both. One time, see the together. So thank you very much. This is the magic of lantern and box. It goes here. And now, clay. And you know what is it? This is the mango seed. Ladies and gentlemen, the mango seed and the clay. So now you see this is totally empty and this is also empty. And now you know about the gardening, how to grow plants. In India, mangoes are very famous and this is the mango seed. Now this is the magic of the mango seed. So this is the, it goes here and now this is some soil I will put in it. Here and some soil around this and more and more So you need the fertilizer. This is the soil, and the soil and the seed will make a tree. So you can see here, this is a simple thing as like soil and a seed of mango. So this is here. And now I have this cloth, and I have this 3 trees, so 3 sticks, and this is here. Now I will see how the mango will grow here. And now what I'm going to show you, this is empty cloth, and here is also empty, there's nothing in it. Yeah. So now I'm closing it. Now you see the mango tree magic, but I need to put some more soil in it. So I'm putting some soil, and maybe I will need water. So this is now here, more soil. And some water. So I'm putting here some water. And now it will grow magically. I have a flute and drum. So this is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the magic of mango tree. If I will leave this close, everybody can see a mango plant is here. But now you are thinking maybe this is the branch of a tree, not a real plant. But it's magically real plant, because if this is a real plant, so I will use water, and if I will use water in it, then if it is duplicate, it will get spoiled with the water. No, it's not spoiling, because this is the real mango tree. I mean mango plant, not a tree. Now I will show you this is the real, because there's the seed of mango and a root. So see everybody, this is supernatural magic of India. And this is the mango seed, plant, and the root, you can see. So this is it. Now I will put it again here. And now you will see I'm putting it here. Now it will get bigger. Magic. Again, I have this. Check it out. Now this is one cloth. Again, I'm putting here on this, and now I'm closing it, and now I will make it bigger. Let's get bigger. Let's get bigger. Let's get bigger. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting bigger, and let's get more bigger more bigger and it's getting bigger. So let me put more soil in it. Yes. Wait. I will put more soil. Yes. Uh, so that's getting bigger. So you are thinking maybe that's not on that way, but I will leave the floor and then you will see the bigger mango plant. So be ready to see the bigger mango tree with the mango fruit. Really. So this is the mango tree I have. And so I will put the, and you can see the fruit? Yes, there's a fruit here on the tree, and here the fruit, down there the fruit. So I will take out one of the fruit, and you see the green mango here in my hand. So thank you very much. This is the end of the show, the mango tree. Thank you.
Thank you, Magician Ishamuddin. Now, folks, we take this moment to remind you that this is a donation-based show. Our future relies on the goodness of people. Some of you may be wondering just how much you should donate to support live performance in America. The easy answer is everything. If times are tight, maybe $5 or $10, or even $12 to suggest a donation of our pre-pandemic shows at Dixon Place. Now, if pandemic economics have been good to you, we encourage you to pay what you would usually pay for a night at the theater. Heck, you've probably saved thousands in these months of lockdown. You can stimulate the performing arts with your entire stimulus check. You see, every week, Bindlestiff pays artists, generally more than we receive in donations. It's a deficit-causing reality that's required to keep the arts alive. So tonight, take some of that savings you have from your personal lockdown and give back to the world you want to see. Don't let the circus go broke. Help us feed these artists tonight so they can be here to entertain you tomorrow. Use any of these methods to support the cast. Now, we thank City Point for making space for art to happen. City Point has generously donated the Brooklyn studio space to support furloughed artists, helping to keep the performing arts culture of New York City alive and performers ready to go back to work the moment the law allows. Each week, we have the pleasure of presenting an artist live from City Point. She hails from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and has resided in Brooklyn for the past decade. She has danced professionally for many years and toured the world, most notably with the dance company Pilobolus. She brings her love of movement into the air in discovering the world of circus, performing to the music of DJ Veep Reekins' Mistral Hay. Minstrel Hay. Now, dear friends, we have only 3 more shows, including tonight, before we bring the season to a close. Imagine this won't be the end of our virtual variety, but I do look forward to a Zoom-free week in my near future. I don't know about you, but I sure am going to miss our weekly hang. So many of my favorite people join me every week on both sides of the screen. I thank you all for being a part of this vital virtual circus community. So each week, we come here to witness amazing entertainers from around the globe, play bingo, and chat with new friends and old. Oh, so much fabulous fun for oh so many. All the while, there's an invisible army making all this magic happen. Tonight, I want to take a moment to expose some of the behind-the-scenes action that makes this Monday happening possible. You see, we simply could not have done what we've done without the crew. This includes Laura Siegel and Danielle Federer working the Zoom to Socials bridge, who join you each week in the chat. More hidden from view is my cameraman Jim Fleming and our technical wizards in the booth, Elia Bisker and John Huntington. While we continue to wonder just how Laura and Danielle keep the social media bridge intact, I do want to take a moment and spotlight a show from a different angle. Let it roll, John. And that's how we do it. Now, I'm always thrilled to welcome to our screen the musicians who often join us in the in-person Bindlestiff Family Circus ring. Our next act includes one of these musical maestros. Our next act is actually a Brooklyn-based duo that does music-y things and performs sometimes, and people tend to like it. In fact, they're at least 2 people's favorite band. One of them performed at a Swedish royal wedding a few years back. Guess which one? They have a couple kids that might join the band one day, and a dog named Greg. Welcome the Cowies, featuring Nydia Medina.
Hello. Hello from Brooklyn. We are the Cowies, featuring Nydia Medina. I am Nydia Medina.
And I am the Cowies.
So the first song we're going to do is about a great place that we're really excited to get back to this summer, Coney Island. We're going to bring you all there now, bring you to Coney Island minus 95 years. Down by the beach, there's the sweetest little peach. And I must say, she just has the cutest way, playing a chord upon her washboard. Folks will gather round from everywhere in town just to hear her song. On the Coney Island washboard she would play. You could hear her on the boardwalk every day. Soap suds all around, little bubbles on the ground. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in her little tub, all those tunes she found. Little thimbles on her fingers made the noise. Played the Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right through the knees of a brand new pair of BVDs at the Coney Island washboard roundelay. You're so loud. Please, we can't keep going. Okay, we're going to keep going. The second song is the greatest love song
Yep.
ever to be written by
Confirmed.
the best musician to ever have lived. Because only Prince
Yes.
could have written a song about true, deep love and passion being shown through knitting.
Yes.
Play. Ooh, here I go again, falling in love all over. Ooh, cycle never ends, you just pray you don't get burned. Ooh, this fire inside of me, don't nobody realize. Ooh, what you are to me, baby, you got to learn. I'm making you a coat of pink cashmere. You got to know how I feel about you, how I always want you near. Making you a coat of pink cashmere. I'm counting every minute of every hour till you are here. Girl, can you understand? Never used to go dancing. I was the kind of man who'd rather stay at home. Now, when I think about how much I miss you, I wanna jump for joy and thank him I'm not alone.
I am not
Ooh,
alone.
I'm making you a coat of pink cashmere. You gotta know how I feel about you, babe. How I always want you near. Making you a coat of pink cashmere. I'm gonna count every minute of every hour till you are here. Whoa, Here I go again, falling in love all over, cycle never ends. Pray it don't get burned. Oh, I'm making you a coat, and it's gonna be made of cashmere, baby. I don't know if you heard me, but it's made of cashmere, and I went to the knitting store to get the yarn. There's one just down the block, and it's great. Can't wait to make this coat. It's gonna be so beautiful, so beautiful. Won't you just try on this sleeve for me? I gotta make sure it's the right length, cause I love you. I love you. And if it's short, I'm gonna knit more. I'm gonna knit.
I'm making you a coat of pink cashmere. You got to know how I feel about you, how I always want you near. Making you a coat of pink cashmere. I'm counting every minute of every hour.
Make a little pretty coat of
I'm counting
cashmere.
every minute of every hour till you are here. I'm counting every minute of every hour till you are here. I'm making you a coat of pink cashmere.
Most of the time he's way off the mark, but he's got the spirit, he's got the heart. In missing a bullseye, he's a connoisseur. It's time for an exquisite failure. Will he nail it all in one shot? Will he succeed? Well, probably not. Success is a sickness, he's got a cure. It's time for an exquisite failure. Oh, he dropped it again, 9 times out of 10. But one time he'll get it right. Is tonight the night? Doesn't matter, cause he believes when you fail is how you succeed. So cross all your fingers and say a prayer. It's time for an exquisite
is experiencing some technical difficulties.
Welcome to Exquisite Failures with Keith. That's me, a paragon of imperfection. Now, for those of you who aren't usually here at the show, you may have no idea what's about to happen, nor do I. Now, this is a moment where I usually work on things, or at least present things, that I haven't been practicing. And we'll see how it goes. Because with Exquisite Failures, if I fail, that makes it a successful moment of Exquisite Failures. But if I succeed, I will have failed at Exquisite Failures. But we'll see what happens nonetheless. Now for today, it's going to be a bit of a combo trick. I'm going to involve one spinning bowl, a mouse stick, and 3 rings. 6 rings. We'll make it 6. Why not? But let's go ahead and just get the bowl spinning, and then we'll get the rings going. Now I feel that we're going to go with the circus rule, and I'm going to get at least a second try. Bowl's still spinning though, so it's really only a half a try. Little messy, but I'll go ahead and take it just to keep the show at a reasonable length. And with that, my friends, Exquisite Failures, failure, success, you be the judge. It's your bingo card. Now, Bindlestiff is this is community bulletin board time, and that means it's a moment to talk about things outside of this show. Those of you in the audience who have workshops, or shows, or even product that you're selling, go ahead and put it in the chat so people know what you're up to. In a moment, I'm going to hand the mic over to some of the performers to let you know what else they're doing. But first, I'm going to talk just a little bit more. You see, Bindlestiff is collecting props to send to a few of the circus groups we have been working with over the past year. This includes troops in Uganda, Ethiopia, and Burkina Faso. We plan to send packages in about a month. If you have props that you're interested in donating, let us know. You can just send me an email at keith@bindlestiff.org, and I'll let you know the address to send the prop donations to.
Got to turn this off, right?
We're also starting to schedule outdoor events this summer. We already have plans to bring a bit of Bindlestiff to Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn and Opus 40 in Saugerties. We'll be mounting a circus on floats, calling it the Flatbed Follies, which will be rolling into communities across the Empire State and beyond. Be sure to pay attention to our online calendar for potential Bindlestiff sightings. This fall, we're planning a southern trek, and as we get into 2022, a western journey is being plotted. And who knows, we may even bring the variety back to the virtual. And with that, time to pass the mic. Welcome, Rich Potter.
I am Art Time with Rich. I'm doing art at my art studio space right behind me right now. And I'm also preparing to do a segment of performance in this show in just a little bit. I'm a little crazed. I have not eaten all day, but I wanted to take this time to just let you know that the Bindlestiff Circus in Quarantine book of the art that I've been compiling, all the live art I've been doing for the last year is going to be compiled into a book, and it's going to be available at awfulcute.com. I'll put the link into the chat. The price is going to go up on May 1st, so get in now, and you'll get, like, I think it's 40% off. I don't know math. I mean, I'm just hard. But I'm sorry, I'm a little bit crazed. I have a lot to do, but I really wanted to let you know, get the message out. This is a keepsake. You'll be able to relive all these cool shows, all the great acts through my artistic lens in this book. So order one now or wait till the end of the show. But make sure you get that book, and I have to go eat something because I'm just, thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Polly Solomon. I am here to tell you about something very exciting that's been going on that's about to be really big for our circus community. If you are here backstage in the audience tonight, this is for you. And that is that I am here to announce that on April 22nd, the American Circus Alliance will officially be launching. What is the American Circus Alliance, you ask? That's a really good question. It is a brand new organization. It is a service and advocacy organization dedicated to circus performers and production in the United States. This is going to be a grassroots organization created by and for the people involved with the production and presentation of American circus. And who is it for? It's for you. It's for anyone involved in the production or performance of circus. And that includes literally everyone here. Circus artists, presenters, producers, agents, companies, designers, riggers, roustabouts, technicians, coaches, students, philanthropists, and fans. So the good chance, if you are here with us at Bindlestiff tonight, the American Circus Alliance is for you. They've got a lot of amazing things planned. It's all starting with a launch event and info session on Thursday, April 22nd at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's a lot of ways you can register for this. You can go to the AmericanCircusAlliance.org website or find us here on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to be posting about it there, and sign up for the event. Join us on Thursday, April 22nd at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll learn all about it, and you'll get to experience our first advocacy action together. Welcome, and here we go, the American Circus Alliance. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. This is me, Michael Bongar. And how would you like to create your own vision statement for your business? I'm going to be offering a class. We'll be having a free intro. First class is going to be on Wednesday, April 28th at 7 p.m. Eventually, we're going to have 5 sessions creating an artistic vision and mission statement for your business, improving and coordinating your promotional assets, determining a business structure for your business, talk about insurance, talk about taxes, talk about business structure, and then this will lead to developing a marketing plan. So please join me on this wonderful journey about how to make a living doing what you really love as a performing artist. Thank you. And email me at michael@bongarbiz.com or look for me on Facebook where Bongar Biz has information, and we'll have links to the class. Thanks. Enjoy the show.
Oh, hello. It's Elia, your stage manager. And I have a question for you. Do you enjoy songs inspired by death, crime, literature, myth, folklore, magic, murder, and the occult? Are you interested in gardening, specifically poisonous plants? Good news. My macabre musical duo, Charming Disaster, returns to your screens on Friday night with a new episode of our weekly quarantine live stream. This Friday's show will feature a very special guest, the amazing Sargasso, who will advise on matters magical, philosophical, and botanical. Find out more at charmingdisaster.com or check out the links in the chat to RSVP to the show or find us on Facebook and YouTube.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cecilia Boyers. I am a coach and performer at Circus Harmony, which is a social circus school based out of St. Louis, Missouri. There's a couple really cool things I wanted to tell you about. One of them is Circus Harmony's interactive cookbook, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's 43 unique recipes, each accompanied by an original circus act video, which was choreographed and performed by one of our students. It's really, really fun. I don't know about you, but I've definitely picked up some cooking during the pandemic, and the recipes are great, but the acts are even better. I highly recommend it. The link should be in the chat. Second, I highly recommend registering for the Circus International Film Festival. If you do so tonight, then tomorrow you will receive a link to watch Circus Harmony's The Balancing Act, which is a virtual show that our students and coaches put together. So the link should be in the chat also. And lastly, for all things Circus Harmony, you can check us out at circusharmony.org, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks so much for watching tonight, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Cardone, and I gotta say, in a second, I'm gonna be teaching everybody here a trick. But before I do, I wanted to mention, if you want to find out more of what I'm up to, go to YouTube and subscribe to Cardone Entertainment. On that channel, I run 3 live shows a week. I give away prizes. If you're interested in magic, theology, philosophy, and American junk food culture, check it out. Also, I'm on Instagram, Cardone Magic, and I'll see you all in a second.
This is just a quick reminder that this is a donation-based show. Please give tonight because every dollar you give goes directly into the performers' pockets. Thank you.
Howdy, what's up, everybody? Thank you, Bindlestiff, for having me back again. Cheers. So a lot of you know me as a guy who does magic, specifically tricks with playing cards, especially the one where I throw, wait a second. What? Especially the one where, oh, goodness gracious. So if you ever wanted, my gosh, to learn how to do that, I'm going to teach you the beginning of it right now. So you definitely want to get out a playing card, a Metro card, any kind of piece of cardboard, because to be able to do all of that, you got to start with just one. So here we go. You're going to learn today how to take a playing card and do that. And I'll show you right now. It's a move that a lot of people know about but aren't very good at, which is why I'm going to teach you. Check this out. So first you're going to take the playing card and you're going to hold it so that the face is facing the audience. I use B cards, B brand, you know this brand, very famous card brand, B, right? And then you're going to put your fingertips right here, just like that. Not here, not here, just on the tip, on the edge, like that. And then to do the move, you put your pinky away and your pointy finger away, like this. Looks like Spider-Man a bit, right? And then after you're in this position, which is kind of easy to do, you roll it a little bit onto your knuckles. Now you're really in full Spider-Man mode. And then your forefinger and pinky grab the edge and voila, you're in the position. Now I'll do it again, like here, away, roll, grab, open. Now the last thing you got to master, and that is a very simple thing to do, you have to master the timing. The timing is this. On the way down, you do it, and on the way up, it's gone. So watch, it goes down, up, and don't forget to follow. Oop, we'll do it again, watch. Down, up, and follow. Now, if you practice like a freak, and I practice like a freak, eventually you can make it disappear and show the back of your hand and the front and still make it appear. And with lots of practice, eventually you can do the whole thing in a manner that seems literally impossible. And oh gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So folks, my name is Cardone. I don't know what the heck is going on here. And I'm glad to be here, and I hope you had a good time. And definitely try this at home. Cheers. Party on, Wayne.
Ah, thanks, Cardone. I get so excited by many of the folks who take our screen. Our next performer is a circus artist from Argentina. She has been juggling for the past 7 years while traveling around South America. Joining her on this journey is her dog and best friend, Guaro. Tonight, she joins us from Sao Paulo, Brazil, where she works with the 612 Circus Collective. Welcome, Danny Karate.
So beautiful. Brazil. I can't wait to go there someday. Oh, hello. It's Elliot again, your stage manager. And you know what it means when I appear in this part of the show. It means it's time for a little commercial break. To help recall your moments here, I forgot to turn on the original sound. You're gonna want a souvenir, a sticker or a patch to fight the gloom. A t-shirt really is the best for wearing us across your chest and showing off for folks you see on Zoom. So go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight, 'cause a little circus swag improves your life. When you're not here watching this show, how can you let your people know you're part of this community of clowns? Tattoos are great, but they can hurt, so maybe just go with the shirt. And why not go and order yours right now? So go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight, 'cause a little circus swag improves your life. Your purchase won't just make you glad, it also keeps these artists fed, so thank you in advance for living large. Pick out the thing you like the most and we will ship it out by post with circus love included free of charge. So go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight, 'cause a little circus swag improves your life, even if you're a dog. It goes without saying that we miss seeing your faces, but we're glad that you're here with us till it's safe to share our spaces. Circus tents and festivals and clubs and theater stages. When the crisis passes, we'll be back. Together we can make it. You tune in every Monday night for feats of wonder and delight. Joy to keep you going all week long. Make sure everyone notices your heart belongs to Bindlestiff by doing what's instructed in this song. Listen closely. Yes, go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight, 'cause a little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life.
Thank you, Elia. Now, speaking of ukuleles, what kind of American are you? I gotta admit, I'm pretty damn excited about the upcoming Tiny Tim documentary. And if that isn't enough, it'll be narrated by Weird Al. Makes me think of the time my mom met Tiny Tim in an elevator. And somewhere in this clown's archive, I have a napkin with his autograph. Now that we've opened the subject of archival clowns, he is a regular part of the Bindlestiff Open Stage Variety Show experience. But many of you may miss his masterful brush strokes. Using pencil, pen, and brush, he is the creator of the permanent record of this show. He is the promoter and producer of Open Stage's After Party. From visual to performative, he is a multifaceted artist who dropped out of art school to follow a path of comedy, leading him to Ringling Brothers and beyond. When not doing art time, you can often find him clowning around and throwing things in the air. He was a backbone of DC's Clown Cabaret and is a creator of clown theater. This is Rich Potter.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Rich Potter again. Now, I told you last time during community bulletin board that I was really busy today and I hadn't eaten, so I ran off to the kitchen. And as a performing artist during a pandemic, there was only one thing in the kitchen. And up on the top shelf was a can of Crisco. And I was really hungry, so I ate the Crisco. And then I ran in and turned on the camera. And just as the camera went on, I realized something. And maybe you're way ahead of me on this, but did you know that Crisco is shortening? I said Crisco is shortening. Okay, anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, most of you know that I am the perpetrator of Art Time with Rich. I do all the art that, that you might have seen some of my art over the last couple of many months. There's another one, and there's another one. Yeah, and stop. Okay. And so I just wanted to mention that all this art, my right arm has been getting a real workout. And then when I was reaching for the can of Crisco, I think I messed up my shoulder. I reached up and I don't know, I think I pulled a hamstring or blew an O-ring or ganked a Frimmel. I don't know what it's called. I don't know anatomy. You've seen my artwork. Anyway, so now that we've established that my right arm doesn't work, some good news actually. Good news with a little bad news. The good news is I went and got my first vaccination shot this week, and I got it in my left shoulder, and it kind of bruised, and it got a little bit inflamed, and I can't really move my left arm or my right arm, and I'm only 3 feet tall. But with that said, I'd like to introduce the name of my performance segment of tonight's show.
Perspectives in juggling.
Okay, so I paid a lot of money on Fiverr for that voiceover, and I want to get my money's worth. So we're going to do that again.
Perspectives in juggling.
Okay. Anyway, due to the unforeseen circumstances, the segment of Perspectives in Juggling tonight will be taking a slightly different format. You see, I can't use my arms, can't use my hands, so I'm going to have to juggle with my feet. Just a moment. I will now present my balls. All right, so the first thing one must do when you're learning how to juggle balls with your feet is to learn how to stand on one foot. I'm doing it. Okay, good. And now, standing on the other foot. Good enough. All right. And now, in order to juggle with one ball, I have to pick up one ball. And it's easier to do that without my shoes on. Because juggling with your feet with shoes on is kind of like brushing your teeth with boxing gloves on. Don't need those, okay. All right, in order to juggle one ball, you must first get one ball. And now I'm going to pick it up. Pretty good, huh? All right. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to throw it and catch it. 1, 2, whoop. Whew, that was tough. Whoop. Ah, got it. Practice makes perfect. All right. And now, making it even more difficult, I'm going to throw it from one foot to the other foot. One, two, whoop. I did it. I did it. Whoop, and back. Whoa. Yeah. I'm so good. I hope you're all clapping in the chat because I'm not going to do that again. At least not with one. And now I'm going to juggle 2 balls with my feet. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, a couple of days ago. No, old joke. All right. Juggling 2 balls with my feet. 1, 2, whoop. I did it. I did it. Yay. Okay. So you see, the 2 balls is very, very difficult. In fact, I would say it is near impossible to juggle 2 balls with your feet. Two balls is near impossible. So that's all I'm going to juggle. But I tell you what, let me figure out if I do a special trick just for you, special finale trick. I can balance on something. I can balance on my sketchbook I have here. And let's see, that's not oh, big whoop. Okay, never mind. No, wait. I have an idea. There's a garbage bag over here. Let's see what it was. Okay, got that. Got that. Okay, good. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I got a can of Crisco. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance my sketchbook on the can of Crisco, and I'm going to juggle these 2 balls. Okay, so picking up 2 balls with 1 foot. It's not as easy as it looks. All right. Oh, it went up my pants leg. I don't want balls up my pants leg. Never mind. Okay. Final trick. Balancing. Good thing I'm flexible. Balancing on the rollabola. Whoa. Okay. Now, in order to do this, I have to balance on the rollabola on 1 foot. And even harder, I'm going to do this whole trick with my right leg, my right hip dislocated. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. 1, 2. Whoa. almost fell. Let me. Whoop. Sorry, my pants got in my way. Wow. It is a good thing I'm flexible. All right, back to this. The final trick, balancing on the rollabola while juggling with a dislocated hip. Whoop, whoa. I did it, and now the dismount. Twirl. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining me for Perspectives in Juggling.
Ask Hobie. Okay. Polar bears, ask Hubby. Lions, ask Hubby. Elephants, ask Hubby. Circuses, ask Hubby. Children, ask Hubby. Aerialists, ask Hubby. Clowns, ask Hubby. Ask Hubby. Ask Hubby. Tightrope walking, aerial gymnast, circus tent, ask Hubby. Menagerie, barn, bathing, big time, ask Hubby. Ask Hubby. Ask Hubby.
Tonight's question is from Karen Terapata, and it is, what can you tell us about one-arm spins like those that Lietzel was famous for? How dangerous are they to perform? Well, Lillian Lietzel was arguably the greatest solo female circus performer of all time. And she was known for her Roman ring act, but even more for her one-arm planches, which was not done on the Roman rings, but was done with a just a simple hand loop and a swivel. She was also amazing just mounting the Roman rings, climbing up the web. That in itself was like a amazing act. Now, she lived before my time. I never saw her in person. I've seen a few film clips of her. And she was born in 1891 or 1892, and she died quite tragically in 19. She was born in 18. In fact, I said 19 was wrong. In 1891 or 1892, and died in 1931. She was performing on the Roman rings, and one of the swivels cracked and broke in the Roman ring, and she fell in February 13th of 1931. She was not instantly killed, but she died 2 days later in hospital in Copenhagen, Denmark. Now, she set the bar so high that I have seen very few circus Roman ring acts. There are a few I can mention. Susan Perry, who was in the very first edition of the Big Apple Circus. And then there was Latoria, which was Vicky Eunice. Her father was the famous Eunice, who did a one-finger stand on a globe. Another person who did the Roman rings would be Dolly Jacobs. And her famous father was a clown. And but of these three, only one of them did the one-arm planges. Now, the one-arm planges, this is a cover of a book by Dean Jensen, and this shows the one-arm plange taking place. You just see it's just a hanging rope and a hand loop and a swivel. It's that simple. And her body swings around. She's rotating on her shoulder and she's hanging from her hand. And as her body comes down, gravity takes care of that for her. But she tries to rebound by kind of doing a hitch kick and then shooting her legs up as high as she can, and then around again. I don't know if this is a good way to show you or it's not a good way to show you, but here you see her with her legs straight up in the air, and you see her sort of doing this is her coming down with gravity, And this is her kicking herself up into the position. Her record for doing this was 249 times. She was petite and she was incredibly strong. She holds the world record, men and women, for doing one-hand chin-ups. She is the only person to ever do 27 one-arm chin-ups. It's just one arm chinning up. That is her record. Now, as far as the consequences of doing this act, this is a picture of her. This is actually her favorite picture of herself. It's my favorite too. And I, in fact, have one that was given me by Andy Davis, a very dear friend. He actually had bought it for another man who passed away, and I was lucky enough to get it. And mine is framed in a beautiful silver frame like that. But notice one thing about this picture. You don't see her wrist, because everybody says that her wrist looked awful from doing these one-arm flanges. Everything some raw meat or something like that, because she kept doing them, but she didn't want anyone to see that. So you will never see a picture of Lillian Lietzel where you'll actually see her wrist. And this whole gossamer thing is a subterfuge to hide her wrist. And I want to thank Karen for the question tonight. Okay.
Ask Hubby.
Thank you, Hovey. Now, folks, the final act of the night. It's an aerial circus coach and performer based out of St. Louis, Missouri. Though aerial silks are her specialty, she enjoys exploring a wide variety of circus arts. She began her circus career at the age of 12 as a student at Circus Harmony and continued to advance her skills in college, where she became a coach and performer with the student-led troupe Levoris and Vox. Upon moving to St. Louis, she returned to Circus Harmony as a coach and developed a one-woman show which she performs regularly at the City Museum. Today, she is pursuing a master's degree in social work and social policy while continuing to coach and perform at Circus Harmony. Introducing Cecilia Boyers. Cecilia Boyers. Well, friends, that's our show. Before I bring everyone back out, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, joining us in show. Thank you for sharing love and laughter in these trying times. Thank you for supporting tonight's artists and live online entertainment. This show would not be possible without our amazing crew, the folks making us look good and sound good and stay connected. Up in the booth, it's Elia Bisker and John Huntington. On the other side of my camera, it's Jim Fleming. Our captain at the social media helm, Daniel Federer. Managing the social media house, Laura Siegel. And now, friends, welcome back to the screen the cast of tonight's production. Mistral Hay, The Cowies featuring Nydia Medina, Danny Karate, Rich Potter, The Fiery Jack Family, Magician Ishamudin, Cecilia Boyers, Cardone, and Hubby Burgess. I have been your host, Keith Nelson, and this has been Bindlestiff Open Stage Variety Show, the Quarantine Edition. Please support the arts in whatever way you can. Your contributions and love really make a difference. I'll see some of you later tonight at Art Time with Rich. Stay safe, be smart, wear a mask, and fill our world with love. We'll see you next week for our penultimate Season 3 showcase.